You can't be eating cheese.
Okay, so progress has begun on Aaron's build. So Aaron's bus back here is called the Hobo, and the boys have currently started on sheet metal, which seems to be going pretty smooth. Okay, so start at the back. Oh, just about wore a foot. Okay, so we start at the back, get that first corner, and then moving forward gives us proper lap seals all the way to the front. If you look at this lap right here, water is gonna run over top, going as you're driving down the road. So first thing that goes on is the body seal underneath on all your ribs, then the 18 gauge steel sheet. What size of sheets do we use? These ones are... Do we start with? Okay, so each sheet starts off at 4 feet tall by 120 inches. So they are very heavy sheets.
We're gonna be doing this from now on. We're gonna be drilling holes, putting those screws in to set this on.
Guy, show off your invention.
Yes.
Hey!
Right there.
Slap some bolts in the holes that are existing. Laying the sheet right on.
You just set the sheet on it. It is... He was thinking today, he ate his Wheaties this morning.
So all that weight, isn't that big of a deal? Efficiency.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So while Guy, John, and Logan all tackle Aaron's sheet metal, that right there is a man that is busy thinking. Christian is currently working on our Ponderosa layout. This is actually Kyle's build. It'll be our first Ponderosa spec. So a lot of thinking, a lot of double checking measurements, as these are going to be going on the CNC and then used again and again. How's initial diagrams going? Okay, we didn't get an answer. I think it's going okay, but it's not going perfect. Okay, the next couple days, Kyle's van is gonna see a lot of thinking work being done because Christian's gonna be putting furniture on the CNC soon. How come you guys are being so quiet?
Uncle Cole got back.
Uncle's working.
He was
on
not
the phone.
the cool uncle. He was not the cool uncle. He was not. Yeah, he was the bad nephew. Can't be making all that freaking racket 3 times.
Okay, make as much noise as you want. Did you know there's a difference between a Vario head unit?
I do now.
And a Knot and a Combi head unit? The difference is this sticker. That one's yellow, that one's white. White is for a Combi Plus. Okay. Yellow is for Vario.
So they sent
the nice gentleman at Truma told me that it didn't matter, they were interchangeable, so we were trying to diagnose the issue with the wrong head unit.
Cole's been on diagnosing for the last little while. If you guys saw 2 episodes ago maybe, this came out of Sully, the blue bus. It just won't turn on for some reason. Turns out we were sent the wrong head unit, or control unit. Problem averted. Another day at the shop. It's gonna be more of a sheet metal day. Aaron's bus is getting done up. Lots of rivets, you're good. There's Logan. Logan's been sorting out our inventory room. That's actually behind me. He's been in charge of organizing this place and kind of taking on a little bit of a new role. We'll see where that goes. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay, Guy and John, I believe fully wrapped up the driver's side. Driver's side is done, and it looks very good. Okay, next up is wrapping up the passenger side. Done today? Pretty close. Possibly done today. They're maybe 3/4 of the way. Other than that, inside the bus, we have Logan. He's doing his first subfloor job. What are we using here?
We're using an inch and a half insulation as the subfloor, and then on top of it we'll be putting plywood down. That'll be the flooring.
So that's why we use that Resisto too. So the guys put the Resisto, they use the Resisto floor membrane, waterproof membrane. So when we drill through the subfloor, we go right through the floor and it seals that screw hole. Okay, we're gonna head outside quickly. We just had a new client roll in. He brought his Sprinter 170 extended. This thing's massive. Biggest van available on the market. Very nice van. We've got a bit of a specialty build coming up. We're not gonna be able to share all the details on it, but it's gonna be a fun project. Let's go check it out. Look at that thing. Okay, that's the new project.
Yeah, Mercedes did that. Yeah, so sorry about sleeping bag and the leaves, don't judge me. So yeah, these bumps heaters right there, like my client sits right there when so it yeah, just it's intermittent. So what I was considering is
Okay, so that's the Ben 170 extended body. Okay, that's first look. That's first look at the next Sprinter build coming in. We don't do many of those, but we're excited. Okay, we are wrapping up the week. It is Friday. Lots has happened in the shop this week. New van rolled in. We got 2 builds rolled in and really good head start on them. Lori, myself, and Mitchell, we've been doing a lot of paperwork up in the office. Well, I'll show you what I've been working on. So we're wrapping up the final details on our Ponderosa spec build. The guys down in the shop, Christian and Frank, they dove into this layout and basically started laying out where everything's going on the roof to see how many solar panels, what the optimal layout is to get the most available solar if people want to upgrade, an AC upgrade option. Well, this is what I'm working on. So we got panels up front, an available 700 watts of solar, a potential AC swap out, and a sunroof right there. That's what we got right now. I guess to wrap up the week, we may as well give you guys a tour. So far, after sheet metal, I saw that Logan started the week doing some insulation in Aaron's bus. That's the hobo. And John, after wrapping up sheet metal with Guy, he jumped onto subfloor. We've got a subfloor. Logan got all the insulation down. Stairs are started to be framed and a good head start on the subfloor. Okay, it looks like subfloor 80% done. Front portion will be wrapped up next week. Next up is gonna be wiring, cutting out some windows and all the ceiling vents, and then it's time for spray foam. Frank, any words of wisdom to wrap up the week?
Yeah, I got something.
So Frank usually has something wise to say at the end of the week. We might as well start sharing that.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.